Unispace is a non-traditional design firm. Non-traditional in the sense that while we offer top-tier design, we actually can project manage and deliver projects for our clients. We do workplace, and we focus on workplace, and we do the strategy, design and delivery. We call it Think, Create, Make. We're a firm of about 400 people globally, and nearly 100 of those are working on Autodesk products, whether it's AutoCAD, Revit or 3ds Max, and we use that for client presentations, documentation, right through from beginning to end on our projects.
The solutions help underline the business process within the organisation. It helps drive efficiency in the design process, which essentially drives efficiency in the business and a better outcome for our clients.
I've been using Revit for about 8 years now, predominantly doing interior fit-outs, new build, starting from concept through to documentation and then taking it onto site as well.
As we build our brand, our projects are getting bigger. And as they get bigger, more integration with base build architectural teams and developers are required. Therefore, BIM is great, especially working with our services engineers on HVAC, lighting, etc., to make sure we've got clash detection in place and we can start working our design around some of those key duct runs and things like that as well. So we're seeing benefits all the way through the process using Revit.
As interior designers, it's great to understand the space because we can use it in 2D and then go to 3D and start looking at how the space is working structurally, but also in a design sense as well.
So we like to practice on ourselves. We're starting to roll out Revit here in Australia, so we're using our new Sydney studio as a 1,200 square metre project to test and train our teams. And we're doing it here in Melbourne, working through Sydney and across into New Zealand, and that'll be our benchmark project going forward in Revit. Initially, we were looking for a strong partner to help us roll out Revit through Australia and New Zealand, but since that point we've actually seen the benefits of using A2K within some of our larger projects, and we've started to embed them in our projects with our teams.
They'll come in and they spend time in understanding the project that we're working on and the team that will be working on the project, and then build a delivery solution around the outcome for our client and also the solution that's required for our internal team as well, in how best to support our internal team for the project.
A2K has been great with working at Unispace because we're relatively new to Revit, so they've been great to help us set up a lot of our, families, and they've been really a great support.
So a good example of how A2K has helped us is that we recently won a large 64,000 square metre project in Perth for a large energy company, and we saw the benefits of embedding the A2K team within our team to make sure the model was running as efficiently as possible, and it helped with some of the maintenance and streamlining of our processes with the team.
As far as accessibility in their best consultants within their organisation, always readily available to Unispace. That's fantastic for me, knowing that we will always have the cream of the crop come into any one of our offices and support our internal design team on any given project.
We send them an email and they're quick to respond, and very helpful. And also helpful in the sense that they show us ways that we necessarily wouldn't think to use Revit. So it's been great.
They've been able to embed within our teams, but also work with our New York teams, our teams in London and our group CEO to make sure we're getting the best platforms and the best setup, especially around some of our specifications for our laptops, what systems we're running, and how that can all come together to support our designers in the best way possible.
It's been fantastic working with a company like A2K who puts the outcomes of the client before their own, which is fantastic.
We're about halfway through a transition phase from AutoCAD into Revit, and it's been a great team of A2K, our group CIO, our team in New York, London and here in Australia to make sure that we're getting the best advice to do it once. We want to get it right the first time, and we're now at the point of no turning back. So we want to make sure that relationship continues forward and a successful rollout over the next 6 months.